Let's take a look at sports news now. Here's Charles Eruka.
Thanks, Ijoma. Welcome to Sports News. Nigeria's Golden Eaglets are through to the final of the 2019 AFCON Under-17 WAFU Zone B qualifiers. The Golden Eaglets defeated host Niger Republic 2-1 in the semi-finals, courtesy of 2 strikes from tournament revelation Akinwumi Amao and Olakunle Olusegun. The 5-time world champions will play Ghana in the final on Saturday after the Black Starlets came from behind to beat Côte d'Ivoire 2-1. The winner of the final game will feature in the Under-17 AFCON scheduled for Tanzania from May the 12th to the 25th next year. In club football, favourites Enyimba, Enugu Rangers and Kano Pillars have been handed relatively easy opponents in the round of 32 of the 2018 ITO Cup. Rangers will face Kebbi United while Enyimba will settle things out with Dynamite Football Club of Benin City. Kano Pillars will come up against Sokoto United, while as 2016 winners Football Club, FC Fanyuba will trade tackles with J. Atete. Defending champions Aqua United will lock horns with Aklosendi Football Club, and 2017 finalists Niger Tornadoes will face Kogi United. The round of 32 games are slated for Saturday, September the 15th and Sunday, September the 16th. And in internationals, the Gabon Football Federation has confirmed that Jose Antonio Camacho's contract as coach of the national team will not be renewed at the end of November. This comes after the Panthers lost to visiting Zambia 1-0 on Tuesday in an international friendly, a result that came 3 days after a 1-1 draw with Burundi in a 2019 AFCON qualifier. The draw with Burundi leaves the Panthers third in Group C, having lost the opening 2-1 away tie in Mali. Reports say the Spanish tactician will not be in charge of Gabon in mid-October in back-to-back games against South Sudan. That's it on Sports News. It's back to Ijoma with the rest of the news at 10.
Thanks, Charles. At least 1.7 million people have been ordered to evacuate North and South Carolina and Virginia in the United States in time before Hurricane Florence hits the region. The worst storm to hit the region in years is expected to wreak havoc and damage nearly 759 homes and businesses.
Hurricane Florence is expected to make landfall on Friday with 130 miles per hour winds and massive waves, with rains taking a heavy toll inland. The Federal Emergency Management Agency warned residents in the areas likely to be affected not to underestimate the threat from the hurricane.
The expectation needs to be set with the citizens in this area that if you've been asked to leave, get out of the areas that are going to flood and get into a facility that can withstand the winds. Let's set the expectations as well. More than 1 million people have been ordered to evacuate their homes. Classified as a Category 4 on the 5-step Saffir-Simpson scale of hurricane strength, Florence is the most severe storm to threaten the U.S. mainland this year. U.S. President Donald Trump says the federal government will spare no expense in responding to the likely damages.
Any amounts of money, whatever it takes, we're going to do. But we're already set up. We have tremendous trucking systems. We have food systems. We have a lot of contractors waiting. But for the most part, it's been handled by FEMA. And also, we've coordinated locally. We have food for days. We have emergency equipment and generators for many days. We should be in great shape.
Officials say the storm is expected to grow stronger and larger over the next few days.
And the main news again. President Muhammadu Buhari today submitted his nomination forms at the APC Secretariat in Abuja and urged party faithful to work hard to secure victory in 2019. Also today, the Senate President, Dr. Bukola Saraki, prescribes a digital president for Nigeria in the next political dispensation. He said that's what the country needs in the present world order. And mass evacuations have begun in the United East Coast ahead of the arrival of Hurricane Florence, the most powerful storm in nearly 3 decades. And that's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks so much for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Onyato. You have a good night.